everyone, it's Mrs. P and I am here to do my weekly budget. This is going to be for the second week of February. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. On my channel, I have been doing some weekly budgets because my husband gets paid weekly. I get paid monthly. And we also do check-ins each week. That just keeps us, on track. Lets us check in to see, are we spending too much? Are we making sure we account for all of the bills and expenses, things like that. I also like to do a debt overview and just to see, because we are on a debt-free journey. We're trying to pay off our credit cards, our consumer debt, like with different loans, personal loans, vehicles, things like that. Eventually, I will get to paying on my student loans. Actually, I'm paying on them now, but I'll start tracking them and keeping you updated. Right now, those numbers are too large. They overwhelm me. I just kind of like to, just keep paying them, and then I will focus on them once the other debt is paid off. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, I am going to zoom you in. I've got all my things set up. I've got my tools, my whiteout, my calculator, and I just want to make sure. Oh, I am so sorry. I just hit the camera. Make sure you guys can see good. All right, so this is going to be for February 8th through the 14th. And we are going to start with what we anticipate having rolled over from the previous week. We don't do a zero-based budget each week because we have bills like a heavier week towards the middle to end of the month. And so we have to keep rolling money over so that we make sure we have enough money to cover that. All right, so our rollover is anticipated to be $1,400. We expect Mr. P to bring home around $1,000. Other is just any unexpected money we get from refunds or payments that my boys make toward their bills that we are still covering. We still have them on our, one of my boys is on our insurance. All of our kids and my mother and my father-in-law, they're all on our phone plan, so they all make payments for that stuff. But this week, we don't expect any other money. So this should be $2,400 this week. All right, so then I'm going to move down to our bills and expenses. This week we don't have but a couple coming out. We have iRobot for $32 and Mr. P Hobby. That's one of his music. He plays music. He I don't know. He has all the extra stuff that he pays for that, and that just comes out of his spending money. So, but I have to account for it here in the budget. All right, so this section will add up to be $93. And if you take that from our income, we are left with $23.07. All right, then we move this down to the savings and sinking fund section. And we have the month ahead, which is really just our savings that we're going to use for this summer. I don't get paid in the summer because I'm a teacher, so. Oh, that's not going to be $600. That's how much we take out of the whole month, but weekly we take $150. All right, and then sinking funds. We expect to take $210, and I will do the sinking fund cash breakdown with you guys today. Sometimes I forget to do that. All right, savings. We are not saving any money. We are fully funded in our emergency fund, or at least we have enough in there that I feel comfortable. If there was some type of emergency, I think we can cover that. We also have a buffer in our checking account. Now, when I did a video a couple days ago, I'm not even sure in the YouTube world when it posted and when I actually filmed it, but several people had mentioned, because we have this month ahead and it's got over $3,000 in it now. We keep it in our safe, but it's all cash. Plus we have a pretty good amount of savings in our savings account with our credit union. And they mentioned that I should put the savings and the month ahead money into our into a high yield savings account. And I had been looking at that, but I just never made the step to actually sign up for one. But I did do that. I chose Ally Bank. I've heard a lot of people mention that, and their interest rates were good. What I liked about it is they have the buckets so that you can separate your savings into different buckets. So anyway, that is getting verified with my bank account and all the things that you have to do to set it up. And then I will take our month ahead money and deposit it and put it into the high yield savings account, and probably just put placeholders in our binder. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did do that. I looked at our our savings account with our credit union, and it's only got like 0.25% interest rate on that. So we've definitely missed out on some savings for interest. All right, so this section adds up to be $360, leaving us with $19.47. All right, so I'm going to move that up to my cash envelope section. This is our variable expenses. All right, so we have $19.47. And in this section, everything we pull out in cash except for gas. Gas is the one thing I just use my debit card for. All right, so groceries. I pinned it in right there. Groceries, we're going to have $150. Pet supplies will be $20. Household. Oh, my pen is starting to die. $20. I'm not going to be able to do that. Let me switch. All right, household $20. Mr. P will get $20. Mrs. P, $25. Oh, see, I've messed up again. I'm thinking about that pen. Okay, it's not 20. I get 50. The reason I get more is because Mr. P has hobbies and they're expensive. All right, so Miss P gets 20. All right, sporting events. I'm going to put 20 toward that. Gas, 50. Eating out. Now, we did no eating out in January. And we're still doing like a low spend February. Actually, we've kind of done low spend for a while now. But we do have a birthday this weekend that we will celebrate with family. So I'm going to budget $50 for that. Eating out is expensive. There's 3 of us. I don't think that we will spend more than this because the restaurant we probably will eat at is not that expensive. But if it does go over, I'm just going to use my blow money to cover the rest. All right, unbudgeted. I'm expecting 0. Hopefully that will stay the same. So this section is $400, leaving us with $1,547. And that will move down to our debt section. $1,547. I will have my student loan. I'm going to pull up or pay $300. Barclay is $77. We did have Lowe's in this section, but if you watched my debt update, the last video I made it, posted it Saturday. I showed that I paid the Lowe's card off, which we were not expecting to be able to do in January, but we were very, very fortunate that we got enough money to pay that off. And Snowball right now, I don't expect to put anything towards the Snowball. And then this section adds up to be $377, leaving us with $1,170 to roll over. And we have to roll it over so that we can cover the more expensive weeks later in the month. So that is our budget for the second week of February. I think that everything should go okay. Hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and now let's plan our sinking funds. All right, so here is my cash planning tablet. This is one that I got from the Aesthetic Dollar, and I like it because it's small and compact. If you watched my planning video or cash planning video the other day, I used my own cash planning sheet because I had too many categories that I needed to list. But I checked this week, and We do have a lot of categories, but this sheet will be plenty big enough for us to cover that. So I'm going to now flip over to where I have planned all of our sinking funds, and we will be working in this second week, so I mark them off as we go so that I don't get confused, because there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I just go side by side with this so I can fill it out. All right, so the first category is groceries. That's $150. Then pet supplies, which is $20. Household is $20. Mr. P, $20. Mrs. P, $50. Miss P, $20. Sporting events, $20. And eating out, which it feels weird to even write this because it's been so long since I gave us money for eating out. It goes right there for $50. All right, then I start with my sinking funds. We have beauty, which gets $20. Wish you could see both of it. Oh well. Okay, again, I'm getting messed up. Family fun, it's gonna get $5. Medical, $25. Sam's and Costco, $5. School supplies, $5. Is this boring? I can't talk while I write. That's where I really mess up, but I will try. It just, I don't know. Whenever I start trying to talk, things go really crazy. Vet, $5. Pool supplies, $5. And clothes, $5. It's not very much in some of these envelopes, but I just want to put some little something there. All right, so next is going to be my month ahead. And that's going to get $150. And then flip to this side. Ooh, maybe I need to zoom out a little bit. All right, so then we got Biggest Loser, $5. Subscriptions, $5. Car tags, $5. Car maintenance, $5. Can you hear the feet? The dogs, they heard a car, so they're kind of walking around to make sure they don't come to our house, because, you know, that just can't happen. All right, and vacation is going to get $40. All right, last one would be Christmas, and it's going to get $40 also. All right, so we fit it all on this page, which is good. All right, now I have to do the hard part and add it all up. All right, so let's see if I can get this right. All right, turn it on. 150, 20, 20, 20, 50, 40. I'm going to try to cut some corners here. 15, 20, 25, and 80. All right, 705. I don't know if that's right or not. Hopefully it is. All right, so let's do our cash breakdown. All right, so groceries, I'm gonna do 2 50s, 2 20s, and 1 10. Pet supplies, a 20. House, 20. Mr. P, a 20. Mrs. P, 2 20s and 1 10. 2 10s for Miss P. Sports, 2 10s. Eating out, let's do 2 20s. That's 40, and 2 5s. All right, beauty, a 20. Family fun, a 5. Medical, a 20 and a 5. School supplies, a 5. Oh, Samson Costco 5. See, I've already skipped one. 15, 10, 5, 5, 5. Month ahead 150. Let's do a 100 and a 50. Biggest loser 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And 2 20s and 2 20s. Okay. Oh, this is the hard part. Okay, no hundreds. We got 2 350s. And I'm going to write it in the wrong. No. Oh, we do have 100. See, guys, I make a lot of mistakes. That's why I always have like a draft of most things, because I don't know, on the fly, I just can't, my brain doesn't work that way. All right, so 2 350s. All right, 20s, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10s. Okay, 5s. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. 15 5s. Okay, let's see if we can get 705 here. All right, so that's 100. 350s is 150. 15 20s is 300. 8 10s is 80. And 15 5s is 75. All right, 75 plus 80 plus 300 plus 150 plus 100. 705. Yes. Okay. That matches. That makes me happy because that almost never happens. Okay. So now I can do my little teller slip. All right. So we get 100. Let me zoom in. I like watching these. All right. So that's 100. Oh no, it's not wanting to write on this pad. 350s is 150. Okay. Let's try this one. There must be something on this paper. All right, 15 20s is 300. 8 10s, which is 80. And 15 5s, which is 75. Okay, and that will be 705. Okay, so that is ready. So we are ready to go to the bank when my husband gets paid, and we can pull it all out and do our cash stuffing. So that is all for this. I do want to say that I do have a little bit of sad news. Our candle. Remember, we have a nickel in there? You can still kind of see it. Let me zoom in. Okay. It's right there. But my husband came home early from work the other day. Well, he beat me home anyway. And he was in the mood to light all the candles in the house. So he lit this one and let it burn for a long time. And the nickel floated to the bottom. I guess all the wax melted. And so our nickel is now hidden down there. You can kind of see the shadow. The other day when I burned this candle, I couldn't see it at all. So at least, I guess it's getting closer down there. But it's still in there. It's just he can't be seen right now. I just wanted to share that little sad news with you guys. All right, so that is all that I have for today. If you did not watch my debt confession video, not confession, I'm sorry, my debt update video for January, I did mention that I was doing a giveaway. I had reached 700 subscribers. Actually, now I'm over 750 subscribers, which is just absolutely amazing. But I am going to do a giveaway. So go back and watch that video and get the details so that you can enter to win if you haven't watched that yet. All right, so that is all for today. I will be back and do our weekly check-in for the first week of February, and then we will move on from there. All right, thank you guys. Bye.